Hey there everyone, and welcome to Bill's Retro Gaming Show. On today's video, we're going to be taking a look at a simple and inexpensive way to extend the battery life on your Meta Quest headset. Stick around and I'll tell you all about it right after this. Alright everyone, as always, thank you so much for tuning in and checking out today's video. If this happens to be your first time on the channel, be sure to hit that subscription button, click the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I put up a new video, give this one a thumbs up, and leave a comment below if you want to be part of the conversation. So I've had my MetaQuest 3S for several months now, and I've been really enjoying it. Before that, I had the MetaQuest 2, and that was a lot of fun as well. But recently, I've gotten into playing more games online with people. I know a lot of you watch my video, watch other people's videos, and you've seen us have a little community of people that like to play walkabout mini golf together online. Now, as fun as that is, when you get 6, 7, 8 people together to play a round of mini golf, you're in for a good 2, 3+ hour game. And sometimes that can really wear on your battery. For instance, one of the first times I ever played online with people, my MetaQuest was sitting at about 70, maybe 75% battery life. By the time we got a couple hours in the game, I was getting warning signs that the battery was just about to die. Now, I tried plugging in the headset to, an outlet to try to get a little bit more life out of it. And that only gave me a little bit of extra time. Within about another half hour, I was dead in the water and had to stop playing. Well, from that point on, I decided this isn't going to cut it. I need to do something so I can play a little bit longer if the need should arise. And that's when I started looking around for some battery pack add-ons for the MetaQuest. Now, there are a ton of options out there. Some good, some not so good, some relatively expensive ones as well. Now, I found one that is fairly inexpensive and seems to work well, at least for my needs, and I figured I would share it with you guys. So what I have here is the Toomu Battery Pack. Now, I found this on Amazon for right around $26. You might even be able to find it on sale from time to time for closer to right around $20. And there's a couple of things that I really like about this. First off, being the price at $26, this is a relatively inexpensive way to extend the battery life on your MetaQuest. Now, it's a very simple design. As you can see, it just has this USB-C to plug right into the charging port, and it just clips right onto the side like so. Now, the battery pack on it is actually magnetic. You can see it just pops off like this. Now, that is important because you get not only one battery pack with this, but 2 that you can hot swap at any time to continue playing. Now, another nice thing about this particular battery pack is that it is very, very lightweight. It weighs somewhere in the neighborhood of about 7.8 ounces. And when this is strapped onto here, you will not even notice that you have it on when you're playing. This is adding really no extra weight to your headset at all. Not only that, it is also compatible with the MetaQuest 2, the 3, and the 3S like I have. Now, in addition to that little clip-on device and the 2 batteries, they also give you a dual charging cable, which is very nice. Now, you don't get a power brick with it, but you do get a dual charging cable. So if you wanted to charge both batteries at the same time, you could easily do that. But of course, the real question is, how well does this work in extending the battery life of your MetaQuest device? Now, they claim somewhere in the neighborhood of about 2 hours per battery, and that's close to about right. I would say probably anywhere from an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on what you're doing. Now, if you've got a 3 or a 3S, you know it has that pass-through capability. And if you're playing games that are mixed reality, they tend to eat up a little more battery than some other games do. So you might not get quite that 2 hour range. You might get somewhere closer to between an hour and a half extra out of them. But when you put both batteries together, and the fact that once one is done, you can swap out to the other one, you're looking at anywhere in the neighborhood of 3 to 4 extra hours of playtime on your MetaQuest. Now pair that with the fact that the MetaQuest itself can normally go for about 3 hours on its internal battery. You're looking at a good 6 hours of playtime. Now, in addition to that, you might even be able to do a little battery juggling where once the first battery goes dead, you put the second one on, you start charging the first one. By the time the second one is done, you might not have a full charge back on the first one, but you'll be close enough where if you play for a while on the internal battery, the first one will be charged. You can plug that back in while the second one continues to charge. You might even get, another full round of battery out of them, another 3 to 4 hours. Theoretically, you could get somewhere in the neighborhood of 8 to 9 hours all in by swapping the batteries back and forth between that and the internal battery on the MetaQuest, which should be more than enough time to play for an extended period, unless you're somebody like my buddy Brooklyn Menace, who seems to live in his VR headset. Other than that, you should be good to go with something like this. Now, I will have a link in the description to where you can purchase this on Amazon. Yes, it will be an affiliate link. So yes, I will get a little bit of money if you go ahead and purchase this with my link. It's not a lot, trust me, but it is at least a little bit of something. So if you're going to order this, I would suggest that you please go ahead and use my affiliate link. But here is the ad for it on Amazon. Dual battery pack set for Quest 2, Quest 3, 3S. It says 8,000 milliamp battery pack. That's split between the two, so it's 4,000 per battery. So keep that in mind. Like I said, really simple, really easy design. And honestly, I like it. It has definitely helped increase the time that I can play on my MetaQuest without feeling like I'm going to run out of battery in the middle of a game, especially when I'm playing online with friends. But there you have it. That is just a quick look at the Toomu battery pack for the MetaQuest headsets. I've been using it for a couple of weeks now. I really like it. It has definitely helped, like I said, increase the time that I feel I'm capable of playing on my VR headsets. It is a simple to use, relatively inexpensive way to increase the battery life on your MetaQuest. So if you're interested, again, go ahead and check the link in my description to purchase it for yourself. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you found something useful out of it. If you did, go ahead, leave me a like, leave me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and do that as well. Leave me some comments below. And if you want to support the channel even further, you could consider getting a membership. That's all for now. I will see you guys on the next one. Take care and happy VR gaming.